The tutoring program is a hallmark of LIA. All our students participate in weekly tutoring at a partner elementary school. At the elementary school, they are paired in a one-on-one relationship with an elementary school student, or 2D. Not only does this provide strategic academic help, but it also creates immediate role models, or IRMs as we like to call them, who move the needle for struggling students.
I have been involved in the Latinos in Action program for 6 years now. I started out at the junior high and I moved up with some of the kids and came to the high school. So in my time here, I've been in 3 different elementary schools. During that time, I've seen the benefits in both the elementary kids, because their test scores go up, they're getting one-on-one time, whether it's in reading or math or whatever the teacher wants us to focus on. The other thing they get is a strong social mentor. We've even had kids that were struggling socially, and they will go out, my students will go out to recess with the younger kids just to help them socially, and there's been a huge impact that way as well. It's always fun. My kids come to school and they're like, I saw my student in the grocery store, and they ran up and gave him a big hug. They're superheroes to these kids, and it's awesome. On the other end, I've seen my own kids, sometimes their English is a little bit lacking, and so it's awesome because they get to review the basics and get re-strengthened in phonemes or the alphabet even, and little things that are often so embarrassing to focus on. And they get that reinforcement without the embarrassment, and they get that one-on-one time, and I've seen their scores go up as well. And they're serving people, which is something teenagers are not great at. They're not always focused on other people, and so seeing them grow and love other people has been awesome. And plus I get the benefit too. I get to grow and watch these kids and love both ends. I get to love the elementary kids, and I get the same hugs in the grocery store, and their parents get a little worried, but that's okay. We explain who we are and we move on, and everyone's happy. And then I get to love the teenagers, and I would say in all my years of teaching, these are the kids that come back. I have more contact with my Latinos in Action students than I do with my French or my English or any other classes that I've ever taught. These kids, the connection they have with me is forever. They come back, they ask me to help them with their college papers or different things like that, and they are always a part of my life, and I'm always a part of their life, so it's been awesome.
Well, working with Corey and just being with the program has been amazing. It really brightens my day, just being with them. They're so fun to be around, and you can really see the improvement with their reading skills, and I just like knowing that I've made a difference.
It's awesome!
LIA staff work with the LIA teacher to launch the elementary school partnership. First, they identify a potential partner elementary school. From there, LIA staff or the teacher meet with that elementary school to launch the partnership. Together, they will choose which tutoring structure to implement and guide the school through the next steps, such as calendaring, identifying elementary students who will participate, and preparing tutoring materials. Often, they coordinate closely with the elementary school's literacy specialist. We recommend schools implement pull-out tutoring. The elementary school student and the LIA tutor benefit the most from this structure. In pull-out tutoring, the LIA tutors and tutees work together in a supervised area outside of the classroom. However, we do offer a push-in model in which the LIA tutor works with the tutee inside the classroom, if that is most convenient for the elementary school. Let's zoom in on this process from start to finish. Once the elementary school agrees to accept LIA tutors, they appoint a liaison as the main point of contact for the LIA teacher. Often, this liaison is the literacy specialist or reading coach. The liaison identifies struggling readers at the elementary school and gains teacher permission for the student to be tutored. To help gain teacher approval and encourage LIA as a school-wide initiative, an LIA staff member may present the tutoring program to elementary school teachers, possibly at a faculty meeting. The LIA teacher drafts the tutoring schedule for the year and sends it to the liaison. Meanwhile, the elementary liaison creates a shared spreadsheet in which she may list the students' names, their teachers, their grade, their initial DIBELS score, or any other indicator of reading level, and shares it with the LIA teacher. In this shared document, the LIA teacher then pairs an LIA tutor with each elementary school student by writing his or her name next to the student's name in the document. The elementary liaison may also help create activity folders for each of these students if they are using the pull-out model, or helps the teachers create these folders if the school is using the push-in model. Alternatively, the LIA Service Committee can create these folders. LIA tutors complete the LIA training module at their school. Then, they are trained by the elementary school liaison on the elementary school's behavior expectations and specific literacy program or tutoring methods that they'll be using with the students. This can happen either at the LIA school or at the elementary school, and it may take between 1 to 4 class periods. Follow us to see what this looks like. If LIA students are participating in the pull-out model, they will arrive at the elementary school and pick up their 2D from the student's classroom, walk to the designated tutoring area, and pick up the 2D's folder. Together, the tutor and 2D will work through the assigned activities. At the end of the time, they replace the folder and walk the 2D back to class. During this time, the LIA teacher supervises the tutoring and helps problem solve when needed. If the school uses a push-in approach, the LIA student enters his assigned 2D's classroom and helps with whatever activities the teacher assigns that day. While the students are tutoring, the LIA teacher rotates through the classrooms and observes the students in action.
The tutoring program is a key pillar of LIA and will remain a weekly priority. However, this priority should be balanced with adequate in-class time so students can fully participate in LIA leadership committees and in the curriculum. Here are a couple of options for what your tutoring schedule may look like.
If your class meets daily, you may choose to tutor 2 to 3 times a week. It's key that you have at least 2 days in class. For example, you may tutor on Monday and Friday and remain in class Tuesday through Thursday. If you are on a block schedule, your students must meet in class at least once a week. When the block class falls on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday week, students can tutor 1 or 2 of those days. When your class occurs in a Tuesday, Thursday week, students will tutor only once. All LIA students should wear a uniform when tutoring. It imbues students with a sense of professionalism as they wear the LIA name. It also serves as the student's type of hall pass so that school officials know the student's role at the elementary school. In this way, the uniform promotes positive recognition because individuals at the school will be able to easily recognize the LIA tutors. We recommend a polo with the school's LIA logo. Some schools have opted to provide long-sleeved button-up shirts, cardigans, vests, or other similar attire. The LIA school or supporting district helps provide for the tutor uniform. The LIA school is responsible for scheduling and providing their own transportation to the partner elementary school. Students are not allowed to drive themselves or others to the partner elementary school because of safety concerns. Students need to obtain parental permission for transportation to and from tutoring. LIA provides a transportation form.
So I just want to welcome all you students, Latinos in Action. I know I haven't met all of you individually, but I want to. The reason why I want to is because I think that you remind me a lot of myself when I was younger. And what I've always wanted to do is to create a course where I find a lot of familia, and that's what you're gonna notice with Latinos in Action. This is a big familia. In this familia, you're gonna do great things. You're gonna mentor young, little elementary students that you're gonna be role models for. And these little mocosos that I like to call, they're great kids, but they also need role models. They need you to step up and to make the things happen. I need high academic, motivated students who will be role models for these young kids. These young kids need role models, but also they need an example. We need you to step up, and we have high expectations for you. And in those high expectations, we also want you to have fun and enjoy yourself. So please come be part of this familia, enjoy it, but also make sure you're the role model.
This program changes lives for the better and helps break the cycle of poverty. Our middle school and high school students find worth and purpose and develop a habit of reading with children that they will continue in their own families. The elementary school tuties receive a personal mentor and cheerleader who believes in them and helps them taste educational success. Later, they look back on the help they received and find ways to give back. There is nothing better we could do for our communities than build this pipeline of individualized educational support, which empowers our students with skills and knowledge that lead to success.